going on, people? Welcome to the player ratings. As we have beaten Norwich by 3-2, Cristiano Ronaldo hat-trick. We've got to get into it. It's a difficult one to kind of do ratings on because obviously we have won the game. Last week they all got zeros. Me and Marcel gave them all zeros. That's just how it goes. Apart from De Gea, actually, to be fair. But anyway, let's start with David De Gea. 2 big saves today.
Yeah. To be fair, when he was called upon, he came up big still. So I would give him a 7, you know. I think I'll give him a 7 just because in the crucial points in the game, he came clutch still. It was 0-0, he got the save, the big save, because if we went 1-0 down, you already know the fans would have been on his back. And at 2-2, he got a big save as well. So I think a solid 7 today still. Yeah.
Everyone agreeing with that? Yeah. Solid 7?
Maybe even higher, man.
Yeah,
like,
8.
Obviously, with De Gea and Ronaldo, they've won us the game.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I hear it. So, but if anything, you give them higher as well.
Okay, so it could have even been an 8. Marcel Delgado was in it right back today. What do you make of him?
Standard 6, just a little bit above average. Both our wing backs weren't brilliant today, but you know he was one of the more proactive players in the team in terms of in our defensive line anyway, in terms of getting forward. So I'd give him a 6. Yeah,
you lot agreeing with that? 6 for Dallo?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, just about. Average for you.
Yeah.
Because like one big block, but other than that, there wasn't really much.
If I'm giving De Gea a 7, Dallo being a 6, it's kind of.
So then, all right, we'll put De Gea at the 8 then. De Gea's the 8. Sanch, next to him, we had Harim Maguire.
6 again, man. Nothing special. Wasn't necessary. He did come out of position for the first goal slightly, but again, nothing brilliant, nothing too disappointing as he has been. No major mistakes. So I'll probably go straight down the middle. He was nothing. He was literally just done what he's meant to do.
I think there's going to be quite a lot of them today, like them kind of flat performances, isn't it?
It was that kind of game. It was that kind of feeling. Yeah. So, like Marcel with Dallo, Maguire, another 6, man.
Second best game today, though, I would say. The passing was good. He got a lot of long passes. And then there was a moment where him and Lindelof had to negotiate a counter-attack, 3-3-2. They both spoke about it, and then the Lindelof makes a good block. So, standard 6.
Flat 6. What would you give Lindelof?
Again, a flat 6 as well, but he was doing a lot of the sweeping today. But looked good, you know. They both played well, decent, you know. So again, another 6, I would say, 6 or 5.
He boosted it down to a 5 near the end.
That's
Lindelof.
I'll give Lindelof a 6 just because Tellez is definitely not a 6. You know what I mean?
No, we'll get there.
Yeah. So.
Well, actually, let's get to Tellez. So that's a 6 for Lindelof. Yeah. Tellez, first goal, he obviously gets sucked in. Second goal down his side again.
Tellez is. Tellez is running on quicksand. Tellez is running on quicksand still. I don't know what's gotten into him because when the PSG game with Oli, I was thinking, good backup. I can see you coming in doing a job and keeping it moving. But it's like when he gets called upon recently, he just looks out of place. He looks out of depth. His touch is all over the place. Hits the first man with corners.
He actually got an assist from the corner today, didn't he?
Thank God.
But other than that, I hear you.
He was due one with how much he's been hitting the first man. Yeah, man. Tellez is a 5, man. Tellez is a 5, 100%, man. For me,
I might even say lower, man. Like,
blame you.
Like, I was actually praised him a few times this season because I thought works hard, honest player. But the last few weeks, he's literally fallen off a cliff. Like, he's not been able to, like T's been saying here, like, he's not been able to hit. He's been hitting the first man. His balls, which is what he's known for, has not been good enough. He's not been good enough defensively like we saw today. So again, like I said, these guys will always let you down. So we've got to that point now, and I'd say a 4, man. He's not been not good enough today. We could arguably both of the goals from his side.
Yeah.
Watching his man go over round the corner. Yeah, man, it's a shame, but you got to give it a 4.
He never covers his back post. It's so disgraceful the amount of times you just see it. That's
a common thing with all our fullbacks. Whether Wan-Bissaka's playing there, that happens. Dallo's, that's happened to him loads of time. Ball over his head. Just literally structurally, that's where we're at. Into midfield, Paul Pogba was the deepest line midfielder today. Received some stick off the fans when he come out of there. Didn't like to see that. But what did you make of him as a lone 6 in there today.
By himself today,
Yeah.
which was a little bit difficult, but I would say maybe a 5. You know, had 60-minute performance, you know, tailed off in the second half, but the first half looked good. But, you know, they got through a lot of times, though. Regardless of me saying it looked good, they got through a lot of times, so a 5.
You lot agree with that? Flat 5 for Pogba?
The common theme that I was seeing when I was watching the game was when Norwich was in transition, I would always see Pogba jogging back.
Yeah.
I mean, not even jogging back.
Getting bypassed.
Yeah, but I always saw him trying to get back.
Yeah.
You're meant to be the lone sitter. You're meant to have some discipline. That's what we've all been saying for however long, man. It's 5. And the stick he was getting,
Yeah.
not for me, man. But yeah, 5.
Jesse Lingard.
I thought he done well.
Yeah.
I thought he done well. I was surprised he came off first.
Mm.
Well, a lot of questionable subs from Ralph, and again today, like when I saw him come off first, the worker, he was the one. He was coming deep as well, picking it off his centre backs, ticking it to his full backs out the other side. Energy. Then he will tick it to with the front men. So I'd say a 7, man. I'd say a 7. I was
7?
Yeah, I'd say a 7.
Okay.
I'd say a 7. I was happy with Jesse today because when he told me he was starting, I was actually happy. Bit of energy, bit of work ethic, bit of you know,
Fight.
might get a goal, bit of fight.
Mm.
And I was disappointed when he came off. I was genuinely disappointed when he came off. But now that we gave De Gea an 8, I don't want to give Jesse a 6. I don't think he was a 6. So it might be a bit high, but I was happy with him today, and I was disappointed he came off. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I didn't really see much that he did wrong for him to get substituted at that point in the game. I felt like he was doing well. He was, before Mata came on, I felt like he was our threat. Apart from Ronaldo, obviously, I felt like if we were going to get something out of the game, it would have been a little intricate move through Jesse. So yeah, I'll give him a 7 as well. I will.
You agree with the 7?
Nah, I can't argue that. 2 7s.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.
Okay. I would have gone with a 6, but I do agree that he was unfortunate
I agree with why you say a 6, but I just feel like
you want to give him that extra. All right, cool. Bruno Fernandez today.
5, maybe even a 4 if I'm honest.
I would. You could be a 3, bro. Serious, bro. You got to be honest here.
Yeah. I'm going to give him a 4. I'm going to stick with the 4. I mean, not brilliant today, but you know, his overall attitude is usually positive, and I can give him the credit for that, and that's why I'll stick with a 4.
Took the words out my mouth.
Okay.
He's one of my favourite players, but that's a 3 today, man. You know, you see with Bruno, yeah. When things aren't going his way, he's going down the drain. Like it's either he'll pop up with a goal and assist and it will mask it, or he's having a shocker. And when I mean shocker, I mean a shocker, which was today. He was losing the ball.
Get your helmet on and your knee pads.
He was losing the ball in he was losing the ball in critical areas, too far often for me. Lax with his passing. I didn't really see anything that he really offered today. Still, I feel like he was one of the worst players.
Yeah, absolutely, he could have got a 3 or a 2 today. He was bad. But yeah, I'll probably side with a 3. But I see we go with a 4. Let's talk about the front 3. Alanga.
Ooh. Again, with Alanga, a very honest player. Like we saw with the first goal. Worked hard to get the ball.
Yeah.
Set the goal up. And he got stuck at right back.
Yeah.
Done his job.
Winning tackles.
Done his job, winning tackles. And
Won the free kick that led to the goal.
And that's the player he is. You're gonna get an honest shift from him. You're gonna get work ethic from him. You're gonna get a player who's gonna run in behind, who's gonna run back, who's gonna chase back, who's gonna do a job for the team. Stick him right back, no problem. Stick him right wing, left wing, no problem. So again, I'd say a 6. I know we got the assist for the goal, but outside of that work ethic and all of that, it wasn't pulling up trees. It wasn't great. But he was one of our better players today. Obviously, like you said, set up the goal, got the free kick. Yeah, I'd give him a 6.
You going with 6? You agree? Okay, so there's 2 6s over here.
I want to give him a 7.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I want to give him a 7.
I'm with you.
Key moments within the game, you know, the foul, carried the ball and earns the foul. You know, in the first goal, key pivotal moment in the game. I don't know, I'll give him a 7, man. Lots of energy, lots of tackles as well.
Did he set up Sancho as well? And Sancho forced a save from the keeper in the first half as well. I'm pretty sure he did.
He played well, man. He played really well.
Okay.
I would give him a 7.
7. Let's go to the other side. Jadon Sancho today.
Poor man.
Worst player on the pitch for me.
Yeah.
West Ham.
You see what it is, yeah. I don't. With Sancho, one thing I ask from wingers is take your man on. If you have someone, if you're not doubled up on, just take your man on. The fans, that's what the fans want to see. If you lose the ball, yeah, we might be annoyed, but at least we can see that you're trying to commit. You're trying to make things happen. Too often, he's getting the ball, he's going back. There's space to run in. You have the trickery, and a couple times he did beat his man. So I'm thinking, why don't you just continue to do that? Poor man, poor.
A lot of loose passes.
Final decisions
A lot
bad,
of
yeah.
loose passes. And that's normally what he's the best at. You get into that final third, you trust him to pick that pass, the final pass, to get a shot on goal, or to get a goal. And everything just went wrong today. Everything. You try to beat his man, won't be able to beat his man. He'll get the ball, he'll have the chance to beat his man, then he'll go back. Then he'll pass the ball, and it'll be a loose ball, or he'll lose the ball. And I was just like, it's so disappointing, because this was what we were watching at the start of the season. Then he picked himself up midway through, and we thought, oh, what a player we've got. And then now it's kind of gone back to square one, and it's a bit disappointing, because at a point in the season when we're playing so poorly, I was like, he's our best player.
Yeah, he looked like he's going to kick on.
That's a free for me.
So with that, I was going to say, with that being said, free.
Yeah.
Free.
Do you agree with everything they just said there?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
He needs to take on players more, and I would say, yeah, 3.
Okay. Right, Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcel. I mean, there's not a lot of 10s that get given out in player ratings.
Yeah, no.
Does he get a 10? Hat trick?
No, he gets a 9. A 9. If you want a 9.5, he gets a 9.
No?
No.
Not a perfect performance from him?
No.
Hat trick, we win the game.
No, 9.
Does he get a 10?
10 for me, man. 10 for me. We were sitting there, and there was like, it wasn't even anything specially done. He just got the ball, beat his man, whipped it, and won the corner. And then he was like, he's the only one. He's the only one trying something. He's the only one doing something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where we've gone to, where we're like celebrating that. But yeah, like another hat trick, another reason 3 points. He's another reason we're 3 points off Spurs or whatever it is, and another reason we're still in a chance for Champions League football. So again today, if it wasn't for him, that probably would have lost the game.
10?
So,
If it wasn't for him, we weren't scoring.
Simple as that.
We weren't scoring. Where was the goal coming from? He scored a free kick. He scored a goal because of Elanga's grip
yeah, I'm from a corner.
and a corner.
Yeah, literally.
So when was we actually gonna get a goal? He literally, if you actually want to be fair, if you want to be fair, he dug us out of a deep hole.
Again.
And when Norwich are scoring 2 goals against us, we need, like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's a 10, man. It's a 10. Because nothing else was going on. Nothing was going on, man. Yeah, man, that's a 10.
So Ronaldo gets the 10. Ralph Rangnick, what score does he get?
I didn't like his subs today.
The tactic of leaving Pogba as a lone 6.
Yeah.
Is that? Can you blame Ralph for saying, do you know what? It's Norwich. How many times do we say, it's, you know, against teams like Norwich and that, you should be having two 8s and 1 6. That's what we should be doing.
But you had Matic on the bench.
So the 6 should have been Matic.
Matic. Not Jesse, Bruno, and Pogba. That's a FIFA, or that's an ultimate team kind of thing. You don't, come on, man.
I said to him, if we lose the game,
It's on him.
Yeah.
And I was fuming, you know, at 2-2. I was thinking about him.
There was no control over the game. Even when we were 2-0 up, like we said, we kept conceding dangerous counterattacks. There was times where it was 4-on-4, 3-on-3, where Maguire would get the interception, or Lindelof, where, you know, even when they're through first thing, Pookie makes a save. So having said all that,
Another team, we would have lost the game. They got punished, we would have lost the game. And
what rating is he getting?
Ralph,
Because we did win, but we know why we won.
I'd say whoa.
Marcel saying 6.
Too high.
5 for me, man. For starters, I didn't like his. Remember, there's players can dig you out of the game, you know, regardless of what you put out. I didn't like the formation. I didn't like how he set us up. I didn't like his substitutions.
But then his team was 2-0 up, and then you look at the mentality of the players, which have been thrown him under the bus ever since he got here. Could he then say, I was 2-0 up, we're 2-0 up?
Yep, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? There's both ways.
There's both ways to see it, yeah. But to be honest, I feel like Ronaldo dug us out the grave today. I mean, last week against Everton, we were seeing the, you know what I'm
When not a single player digs you out the grave,
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it's a thin line, but I know, man. I haven't been happy with him for a couple weeks with selection, substitutions, even substituting Rashford last week. And right now, I don't even believe Rashford warrants but he wasn't playing bad. So yeah, man. Yeah, 5.
So we got 2 5s here and a 6 here. Just quickly with the players who came on.
Sorry,
Matt.
I was a 4.
Oh, you was a 4.
I was a 4, yeah.
All right, 4, 5, and a 6. Just quickly with the players who came on. Matt, I'll give him a quick rating.
I was saying he's our best player.
Yeah.
Literally, I thought he was quality.
Yeah.
And we're still counting on him.
Ronaldo.
Like, no, yeah, of course. But I mean, outside of Ronaldo,
yeah.
he was literally. I was saying to him, he's our best player. It's only because he came on as a sub, but he was literally winning the ball back, linking play, everything we're asking from Bruno for the remainder of the 90 minutes. So yeah, 7. I thought
Agree with that. 7 for the short time that Matt was on.
Because it was a short time, 6.
Okay.
Because it was a short time, 6. But that's credit to Ralph for bringing him on and changing the tempo of the game. For the last 20 minutes, everyone looked dead out on their feet. He comes in and adds tempo to the game. So 6.
6 and a 7. Matic.
He brought stability. He brought control.
We needed.
I'll give Matic a 6 as well. Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
Rashford. You don't even want to keep. Do you know what I mean? You don't, but we have to.
And we thought it's just such a shame. You know what I'm saying?
I was actually looking at it for at least a good 2 minutes, just saying.
It is a shame because you're like, we love him.
Yeah.
And we want him to do well. We've seen him do well. But like Sancho today, he's probably worse than Sancho when he came on. It's just like nothing's working.
What's he getting?
What did I give Sancho? 3 or 4?
Yeah, you gave him
3. 2, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2.
2.
2. There you go. That's the player ratings, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Too lenient, not strict enough. Does Ronaldo get a 10? I think he does. You think he gets a 9, which is nearly. I mean, you're Mr. Positive all the time. I thought you would definitely give him that, but he doesn't. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We should be somewhere near 100k right now, so make sure you guys do that and leave your comments in the boxes below. Peace.